Greetings. Yes, this is Dungeons of Dredmor. A fantastic little dungeon crawling game. I say little, but actually a single run will take you a very fucking long time. Let's jump straight in. What I'm going to do on this is we're going to do permadeath, but moderate difficulty, just because it's actually quite a difficult game if you do what we're going to do, which is our random skill set. Now, if you see my mouse jumping all over the place, it's because, for whatever reason, when I run this on my newer laptop on Windows 10, look at this, look, it's firing up to there for no reason. It's been really dodgy. I need to work on that. I don't know how to fix it, but I will try. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit the random button, which will give us a random assortment of these skills. I will then let myself choose one again, or I'll then basically pick one to throw back and take something to tie it together. So, oh, excellent. We've got Pyromancy, which is awesome. Assassination, which doesn't help us at all. Piracy, which doesn't help us at all. Demonologist, that doesn't help us at all. Okay, this is a bit random. Well, Staff and Pyromancy leads to the best combination in the game, so fuck it, for the first go, let's try and do a relatively good set. So I'll ditch Berserk Rage, because I won't be fighting people in close combat. I'll have to keep the rest of them, and I will take Blood Magic to try and make myself a little bit OP. All that said, let's jump in. We're going to be a female this time. Let's call ourselves Killia, because fuck it. Okay, so it's like, this game is a semi-roguelike in that you can either play it with saves, or you can disable your save function and do it as pure rogue. Oh, it's not a roguelike in that you don't build on anything. It's each time you start, it's new. Sorry. In ages long past, great heroes bound the dark Lord Dredmor in the depths of the earth, that his evil would trouble the land nevermore. Alas, the foul lich Dredmor proved most devious and patient, for he has been loosening his magical bonds, slowly freeing himself to again spread his evil in the world of the light. He must be stopped. Again. Once more, it is time for adventure, for glory. It is the time for a hero. Unfortunately, that hero is you. You have been summoned by the king to prove yourself, to save the land and its people, to join the heroes of legend in victory over the Dungeons of Dredmor. So yeah, I don't think it's particularly likely that we'll finish the game. What I'll maybe try and do is like a floor every episode, assuming we live that long. Sorry, this is all really small. Usually it's bigger, but I don't know how to change it. I'm gonna equip us this staff. What have I? Oh, I see. And take away the gnarled club. We'll use our fine linen shirt, that's all fine and dandy. We start with some lockpicks, some basic gear, but that's about it. Up here is our Mapu, which will be very useful as we get further through the dungeon. Let's just actually pop that on our head straight away. I'll maybe use a reduced inventory for the moment. Do you see what I mean about the mouse going crazy? Anyway. Cool. These are vending machines, which, as you can imagine, vend things. We don't really have any money yet, so we won't. These are our skills here. Turn demon. What? I didn't realize you could do this. Oh. No, that makes demons run away from you. Come on, Dave. Come on now. Alright, okay. First room is useless. Let's go to the next room. Ooh. So we'll basically move through the dungeon, killing all these little animals. Ow. Oh, that's fine. So he attacked me, I got a counter off, and did some damage, and now I will bash it on the head. Yay! First monster killed. Diamond picked up. We're not very good at disarming traps, so we won't try that. The thing I just picked up here is an anvil. There's a crafting element to the game, which this character won't really be bothering with, because she's just a mage. She's going to do mage things. We're probably going to sell most of the crafting materials we come across, to be honest. Just because she's got no skill to make better stuff later on. No real point in committing anything to it. Plus it doesn't help her much. Ooh. Oof. 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 Now, early on, I'm going to be trying to fight some of the monsters hand to hand, but quite quickly we'll be relying on our pyromancy and our blood magic to refill our magic bar. So we don't have much on at the moment. I'm going to pop on these flippy floppies. The crude iron helmet is really good. It gives you a lot of damage absorption, but it comes at the price of your magic regeneration. That negative number on the far right with the blue star, that equates to this stat here, which is your mana regeneration points. So if I put that on, I would not naturally regenerate mana anymore. Which wouldn't be ideal. Nope, let's not try that trap. Ooh, an aluminium tube. Ow. Okay, so if you walk into traps, they usually go off. So don't do that. Ah, a shop, our first shop. So this is Brax, the demon shop owner, who you can fight if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend it until you're very, very good. I think I might actually have done it once on... So, as I said before, this game, you can play it two ways. You can play it, you know, no deaths, every time you die you have to start again with a new character, or you can put save function on. So, one weekend when I was house sitting, or dog sitting really, in my auntie's house in the countryside, I basically had a weekend where it was just going to be me doing nothing. So I decided, fuck it, I will try and finish our complete run on Dungeons of Dredmor. And yeah, it took me a very long time, but I did, using saves and such. So I think one time I was doing that, I fought him and won. Anyway, we just picked up some good leather gloves that boost our health a little bit, and this ring which boosts our sagacity, which is basically just gives us more magic-y stuff. I think my mana pool went up by 1 when I put it on. So the stats in this are really quite functional, but not very player-facing. A lot of the time you don't know what the fuck they mean, and very tongue-in-cheek. You know, caddishness, roguishness, burliness, all this kind of stuff. Oh, right, so we've got 2 little animals here. I'm gonna fire off my pyromancy spell for the first time in its face. Boom! And as you can see, it wiped it out. I've got blood magic, so whenever something dies, regardless of whether or not I've killed it, or an enemy at least, I will regenerate some of my mana, which is super useful with big rooms where AoE is kind of important. Like, you can get back so much mana just from... Oh, ow. Die. Just from your blood magic. Ow! Ow! I didn't see that at all. So yes, as the voice just said, you eat food to regain health. Oh, is that the same helmet as I've got just now? Yes, it is. Okay. So basically every turn you'll regain a hit point when you've eaten something. To activate a turn, you either need to pass your turn with spacebar, as I just did there, or you need to do something like walking or whatever. I don't want to stand in any more traps, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click to move. When you click to move, you never walk into a trap. But if you come across a trap, you won't do anything like this. Oh, that's really bad if I activate it. Fuck it. Ow. Ow. Okay. That was really bad. I'm going to eat a plum. Ow. 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 Okay. Okay. We stabilized. Oh, hello. Boom. So, honestly, if you're on a random mix, you are most vulnerable at the very start of the game where we are now. Because, like, later on you can get skills or equipment to make you a little bit more hard to kill, give you a bit more safety. But at the moment, you saw me there. That was one trap, almost almost annihilated me. I'm gonna eat an apple because I don't want to lose yet. Boom! There we are. Any traps in there? Yes, there is. Oh no! Look at that. There's some awesome shit in there, and I can't get it because there's a gargoyle trap. And if that hits me, I'm fucking dead. Well, at least that's giving me a way out. I might just eat all the food and go for it. I'm going to try and disarm it. Never mind. Okay, that's annoying. That would have been a really nice early weapon. Oh well, that's not so bad, because now I can... Basically, this is the anvil of someone? Anvil of Krong. What you can do is you can pop a bit of equipment on there, and it will enchant it magically. Krong is pleased with you. So I get extra... The fuck is that? Stubbornness? What's this? Magic resistance, that's really good. And extra nimbleness, which governs my roguey stuff, which is a lot higher than my wizardy stuff at the moment. Now, if you already have a magic item and you try and pray to Krong, whatever the fuck that is, to increase it for you. Oh yes, first level! Yes! And we're going to get... I'm just going to put more points into pyromancy at the moment because... Anyway, yeah, if you put something that's already enchanted, then you displease Krong, and he gives you something that's actively negative for it. Okay, so we have the thingamajigger of lava. We need to take that somewhere. Let's just check where. The monolith. I think we passed the monolith? Yeah, the monolith's over there. So we'll go back later to do that. So this is Inconsequentia, the goddess of side quests. The side quests in this game are fine, like they usually give you a random magic item and some XP. Good thing to do early, but I'm going to wait until I've got the next level of pyromancy, which will allow me to summon a little dragon. And that little dragon is good until like... It's good until the mid-game, even decent in the late game. It's really powerful, really fucking OP. So is getting two of these things. Probably won't get any better shoes for a while, so I'm going to upgrade my flippy floppies. Which gave me... Oh, cool. Existential damage. Existential damage. Does it exist or not? We don't know, but your weapons may inflict it upon somebody. If they exist. It is not affected by your opponent's armor, if it exists. This tooltip is now going to go off the question its existence. Okay. I love this game. I really fucking love this game. I wish it was running better on this laptop. Hello, Blobby. Boink. So when you level up, your health and mana go back to full, so I've got some health to kill. These are recipes for crafting, which I could do were I able to craft things with... Ow! Well. I'm just gonna get off a sweet thing, hit both these guys, and then murder this guy. When I say murder, I mean get mostly killed by this guy and then manage to kill him at the last second. Oh, fucking hell. Ah! Oh. Mouse, please stop fucking about. Okay. Get burned, Diggle. Boom. Death to you, son. So in terms of what your characters can use, anyone can equip anything. It's just how effective they are at it, with it is dependent. Now, I just picked up a small crossbow, which will allow me to fire off bolts. So I'm just going to equip it because firing off bolts is fine. You don't necessarily need to be that good with them if they're fancy bolts. Oh, this might spawn enemies. Fuck it. It didn't. It healed me. Yay! Oh, hello Diggle. I don't really want to fight you, so bye. We're a bit pathetic at the moment, but trust me, once we get that dragon to fight all our battles for us, things are going to turn right around. The dragon is... I cannot stress enough how OP the... I double-clicked by accident there, but that's the first time I've successfully deactivated a trap on this, I think. Oh, icy wands, nice. So the wands, they have various effects. They're only good for a couple of charges. In this case, 6. But they can have a real awesome effect on the battle. I don't know what this one does, so we'll wait until we're desperate and then just try it. Because fuck it. Die white. Yay. I will pray at the statue of Inconsequencia. Okay, so somewhere in this level there are now a mob of monsters, and when I kill them I will get the reward from Inconsequencia. Boom! Die, little batty. Get burned by all the fire, blobby. Boink! Ooh, corkscrew bolt. I'm gonna pop that here actually, on my hotbar. So now that I have a crossbow equipped, I can use special crossbow bolts that, even though I don't get any extra damage from skill in crossbows, are still good. The simple crossbow that I've got, where is it? It adds 1 damage to whatever the bolt damage is. So that's not great, but it's fine. Bolt classic, cool. So just for the early game, I'm gonna keep that as like a backup way of killing people. Oh, tentacle wand, too dangerous, too spooky. Really, I'm not fucking about. Unless you've got a very healthy health bar, don't mess around with any Lovecraftian sounding things in this game, like tentacle wands or tentacle arrows, or crossbolts rather, or anything. Heroic vandalism. That was a statue of Dredmor. I broke it. I have XP now. Yay. What was I talking about? Lovecraftian stuff. Yeah, just don't go near anything that might make you go mad with Lovecraftian terror. Oh, that's a really good hat. So look, this one adds lightning damage, and oh, trapped. Oh, fucking hell! Look, that's given me 2 points in trap affinity. Oh, that's so good. I've also got a better club, so I'm good with sticks and clubs. So I'm going to equip that club. Oh, no, I'm going to equip this club because it's slightly better. Yeah, look at all that bashing damage. Whew, I'm actually kind of formidable in close combat now, damage-wise. Oh, my hands are full. Oh, that's going to need to unequip character. Unequip the hefty stick. Actually, I could equip another club as well, I think. No. Odd. Maybe you have to have the two-handed skill. No, I'm just going to club... Oh. Right, I'm going to retreat. As expected. Boink. Boink. Then I'm gonna put down some fire. Okay. Oh, I need to go back out that way. Anyway, that sick club that we saw that was guarded by gargoyle traps, I'm now going to go back and see if I can liberate that. Hey! Die! Die! Where does this teleporter go? Let's just check. Nowhere useful. Oops, fuck. Now, I now have trap affinity, which means that I can disarm traps with relative ease, depending on the level of the trap. So actually having 2 points in that will get me a long way. Probably the first 2 levels I'll be able to get rid of most of the traps with that. You can also see them more easily. And I get little bits of XP each time I take one down. I can either plant them, plant them myself to trick enemies into, or I can just, oh, yes! Summon dragon! Pass little turns. Yeah, you can either sell the traps for decent gold, or you can use them against your enemies. Let's go smash the statue of Dredmor. Look at him sitting there, all dready. Fuck you, Dredmor! Oh, no, no, no. Seriously, I cannot stress enough how much the mouse is wandering at the moment. It's a little bit random whatever I click on. I'm going to see if this Uber chest... Oh, I can't use it well. Although, even though I can't use it particularly well... So, having skill with something in this game usually just means you'll get extra damage or other things, depending on the skill level you have, while you're using it. I'm going to see how good the Uber chest axe is, and is it worth just equipping. So at the moment I have, in total my damage is 5 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1, so about 10 or 12. I'm not sure if the plus 2 applies. If I do that, oops. If I do that, it goes to 5, 7, 10, 12... Oh, okay, that's just way more. Plus the lightning damage. When a weapon gives you a damage bonus, it doesn't give you that damage... Oh, okay, some of that damage bonus seems to be locked to that weapon, but as you... Oh, yeah, never mind. It does, never mind. Ignore me. But yeah, okay, that's a really cool find. Oh, adventurer pants. I'm not wearing any trousers just now, so let's just pop those on. Well, I am wearing trousers, obviously, just not. Anyway. Cool, let's just keep looting. I do plan to go back to the other place. Plastic ring, does that actually do anything? Nope. It is theoretically armor, but it doesn't actually armor you at all. It is armor the same way Donald Trump's an effective president. Well, actually, no, because no one thinks he's effective. Anyway. Right. Boink. Nah. This is all quite expensive. As you can see, I've got barely any cash. That will change next time we go to the... Ooh. Okay. That will change once we go to the shop again, because I'll be able to sell all these traps and shit. Ooh, that was cool. Not very useful for me, but cool. Oh dear. Oh, that's really cool. Not going to use it, but that's really cool. I guess I'll put you somewhere you can't hurt anyone. Right, I need to go and find a shop, because I don't want to waste any early game currency. Yeah, there we are. Oh, traps. Okay. Hello, Mr. Merchant Man. So I'm just going to sell basically everything. Normally I would hoard a bunch of crafting materials, But as I said before, this character doesn't really have any crafting skills, so do I sell the tentacle wand? No, it's too much fun. Like I've already like talked up how dangerous it is. I need to show you at some point. It's just that's a terrible idea is all. So alcohol will regenerate your mana. Your mana. Food will regenerate your health. Where does this go? Moving down. Oh, now that I have our dragon, let's activate this. Whoa. So this is a boss. Look at it, it's got 35 health. Whoa. Thankfully, I know a kind, friendly dragon who does so much damage. As I said, so much Bork. Let's see, is this worth taking? Ooh, increases health regen, but no. Let's see what's down here. Now, one of the problems with Dragon is that sometimes you want to teleport around and you can't take him with you. Or her, maybe? Doesn't have to be a gay dragon. Boom! Boink! Sick 'em, boy! I can't see what traps are there, so I'm just gonna click with the mouse rather than using the WDSC thing. And watch as my dragon just completely slaughters level 1 enemies. Fucking terror. Boink. Ooh, lovely. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to continue to ransack the whole of the first level. Oh, for fuck's sake. Dragon! Stop being stuck on a bookshelf, you fucking ingrate. Now, one good thing about the dragon is, unlike followers in Bethesda games, he will never activate traps. Ouch. Because he flies, he can't activate the pressure plates. And pressure plate based traps are the only traps in this game, so he can never fuck you over like that. Ow! Dick! Dick! He's using a ranged attack on me. Now he's dead. Okay. Lost wizard keys. Thankfully, I've just found these, which will allow me to teleport to a micro dimension. I'll show you now. Why would I describe that to you when I can just show you? Show, don't tell. Whoop! So this is a pocket dimension of mine, and basically it's to stop you running out of space in your bag the whole time. You can just jump there and back. You can't use it to heal or anything. It gives you a little telling off if you try, like, you can't digest things in the pocket universe, what are you doing? So you can't abuse it for purposes of just letting yourself have a breather in combat, but it is awfully handy for holding your shit, because you'll keep on running out of room in your inventory if you're hoarding crafting items, healing items, ow! Other items. Why are you hurt? Who hurt you? Well, now my dragon's hurt you. Boink. One thing to watch out for with your dragon is when you click to pick things up, that's also the attack button. So sometimes you'll move closer to an item to pick it up. For fuck's sake! Fucking mouse! Only for the dragon to move over the thing you want to pick up as you yourself move, and then you ended up punching the dragon for one hit. God fucking damn it! Fucking... My frustration at the mouse overshadowed the fact that we just picked up a bolt of mass destruction! Which is fucking awesome, and I will show you the first time we encounter a monster room. A monster room is exactly what it says in the tin. It is a room that is filled with monsters, and it's kind of great. Right, let's just sell excess shit. Bam, ba-dum. I'll hoard the wands a little bit. Don't need that. Just for the time being, as seriously they can be the difference between life and death. I'll do another couple of rooms and then I might just end the first episode here, because I'm recording with the inbuilt Windows game recording software, and the last time I tried to do this it kind of glitched and I lost the whole thing, which was fine. I had got really unlucky with my random skills set, but I had recorded quite a decent amount. Boink! Well, I mean like 20 minutes or half an hour, which to me is fairly decent. Yay! I don't know why people keep unlocking lockpicks away. Maybe it's that people can't unlock other chests. Wise, I guess. Lockpick disarmament. The only problem is it only takes one person with a lockpick to undo the whole thing. Then they have all the lockpicks, and they're unstoppable. Native gold. Ooh! Sweet, we can get a slightly upgraded crossbow. Not that we've used the crossbow yet. In fact, I'll just demonstrate how the crossbow works. So with the crossbow, when I've been casting spells, I right-click to cast it, and you first put which spell you want. I'm gonna now right-click Classic Bolt, so this thing is now showing the Classic Bolt, and shoot. Boink. As you can see, does a fair bit of damage. Oh, and I managed to recover one of the 2 bolts I fired. It's usually not that consistent. If you're shooting with a 50-50, you're doing very well for yourself. I'm just going to click this to grab that. And equip that. Good. I think it just gives us a little bit of resistance to some kind of damage. Where the fuck did my dragon go? Oh, hello. He's not too bright. Just like his master. Tentacle wand. Fine linen shirt, like the one I'm wearing just now. Just loot the room. Now, these runes, I don't know what they mean. But if you... Oh, fuck, that's what I was talking about. If the dragon moves over what you're about to click on and you don't notice, you end up smacking him for some damage. And there's no way to heal it, so... yeah. So you put the runes down in order, and if, depending on what the order is, you get a different vending machine. Cool, I'm gonna cut it there. Thanks for watching. This is Dungeon of Dredmor. Have a good day. Oh, can I hit the stop button? I can't hit the stop. Fuck's sake. Fucking Windows, man. Alright, see ya.